May good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, sir.
Parang maningiyan na kayo. Okay, good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, good afternoon to please down. So, let's have a game. I will call this game as tell. Okay, just only tell based on the question as follows. Okay, number one question. Have you ever experienced falling in love?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay. Yes. How's the feeling? Anybody?
Euphoric.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, sir, I feel so happy.
So happy. Another answer?
Sir, I feel inspired.
Inspired. Ay, maganda yan. Inspired. How about
I feel like I'm flying.
flying under the sun? Okay. How about
I feel like I'm
Walking in the air.
the clouds.
in the clouds? Okay. How about monk fruit? Have you ever experienced falling in love?
Yes.
How's the feeling?
Very happy and
So all your answers are correct because when you in love to a person, you are inspired, you are happy, you are energetic when you show there or there. So number 3 question, based on your experience, can you tell something about your present or your past relationship? Or unahin natin yung present. Yes. Yes.
Actually, sir, I only have one present and past relationship.
Wow. Ito one si Ma'am. Another? Ay, si Ma'am Pio.
same with now yes. I have only one person. Yes, sir. My person last week.
Thank you. Okay, nasagot na po yung stick functioning nowadays. So, okay naman na guys. Okay, so, our topic for today is all about relations and functions. So, the learning competency, the learner illustrates a relation and a function. So, meaning to say, we're going to discuss what is the difference between the relation and a function. So what is relation? Who wants to read? Okay.
A relation is a set of ordered pairs.
Okay. So is a set of ordered pairs. So meaning to say set. Pa, other term. So the domain is the set of all x values in a relation. Maintindihan natin yan pag mamaya. Yun. Say for example, we had the domain. Negative 1, 0, 2, 4, 6. Okay. So that's what we call a relation. That is a relation because it is a set of ordered pairs. One ordered pair. So, set mo siya. Kaya yun naging relation. It is a relation. So, as you can observe, the green part there is the domain. Wherein that is your x values. So, always remember, the first is always the x. The domain. Okay.
May X and Y.
Do not ask why. Next is the range. Range is your y values. Okay. So that is the difference between the domain and the range. Domain is your x values and the range is your y values. As you can observe, the red values there is your range or y values. Okay. So let's have here two sets. Okay, the domain set of all x and range set of all y's. Okay. A relation assign the x with y's. So as you can observe, what What can you observe there? Okay, 1 is related to 6. That's good. So, this relation can be written in this form. So, as you can observe, 1 is related to 6. 2, 2, and so forth and so on. So, that is a relation. Okay, let's proceed to a function. What is a function? What's to read the definition of a function? Yes, yes.
Function F from set A to set B is a rule of correspondence that assigns to each element X in the set A exactly one element in the set B.
Okay, let's analyze. A function f from set A to set B. Let's go back to the previous. And we have the set A and set B. So for example, is a rule of correspondence that assigns to each element X in the set A exactly one element in set B. So meaning to say, in the X values or your domain should be only relate to one ordered pairs in your range. Okay. Para mas maintindihan natin. Okay. As you can observe, all the values in your set A relate to the values on your range. Okay. Must all the X value can be only assigned to one Y. So take note from the word rule natin. The X value can only be assigned to one Y. Not double, not thrice, or something. Only one is equal to one. Kagaya na sinabi ni Ma'am Esme, tapos ni Ma'am Good. Okay. All X are assigned, check. And no X has more than Y assigned. So, gaya ng sinabi ko, stick to one lang tayo. So, this is a function. Okay. Let's look at another relation and decide if it is a function or relation. Okay. Based on your observation, is it a function or not? Why? Yes, if
Because all the excess in set A is assigned to only one number in set A.
okay. What's another answer? Any idea? The X value can only be assigned to one Y. What does it mean?
Sir, try.
Yes, Peter.
As you can see, dun sa kabilang side, X, and sa kabila Y. Then sabi, the X value can only be assigned to 1. Eh, ang nakalagay dun sa mga
All numbers.
sa X side, any
Okay, so all X are assigned, yes or no? Yes.
So it is a
Because
function.
each numbers in set A assigned to the value of Y. Okay, check. No X has more than Y assigned. So, ibig sabihin niya, walang isa dito sa may set A ang nagdalawa ng pair. Okay, so it is a function. Okay, so in other words, it is X to be 1 to 1 or many to 1. Naiintindihan natin.
Yes, yes.
So, nun. The second condition, the second condition says each X can have only one Y, but it can be the same Y as another X gets assigned. Okay, another one. Who wants to read? Good.
A good example that you can relate to is a student in our math class is grade they earn out of the class set B. Each student must be assigned to a grade and can only be assigned one grade. But more than one student can get the same grade. We hope so. We want lots of A's. So the example show on the previous screen and each student getting the same grade.
Okay. This, as you can observe on the figure on the previous screen, what can you observe? Okay. Is it a function? Disregard the explanation about the illustration. Just focus on the illustration. Is it a function or not? Who wants to try? Yes, ma'am.
I think it's not, sir, because one number on the set A is paired twice to set B.
Are you agree to SMS answer? Okay, let's check. Is it a relation? No. Why? Okay. 2 was assigned both 4 and 10. As you can observe, 2 is assigned twice. That's what Esme said. It is from 4 and 10. Okay. Siya. Okay. So, next one. Check this relation out to determine if it is a function. Is it a function or not? Yes, it is.
No, sir, because 3 is not assigned to a number in set.
Yes. Are you agree? Class?
Yes.
So it is not. 3 didn't get assigned to anything. Comparing to our example, a student in math must receive a grade. So as you can observe, 3 is not assigned to set B. So it is not a function. So this is not a function. It is doesn't assign its x with a y. Another one. Is it a function or not? Function. Okay, this is a function. So as you can observe, no, each value from set A is assigned or paired to set B once. So this is a function. Do you have any questions last so far? So if you do not have any question, let's have an activity. Activity 1 is it is a yes or
Tanggalin mo ulit. Yun.
okay. Let's have an activity 1. Who wants to read the direction? Yes, Peter.
Direction. Write yes in the blank before each item if the given set of ordered pairs describe a function and no if it is not.
Okay. So just tell if it is yes or no. Okay. Yes if it is functioning or function, or no if it is not. Okay. Focus on the x values or your domain. Okay. Number 1. Who wants to answer? Focus on the domain. Value should be assigned only once to the y or your.
I think for number
number 1, it is a function or yes. Okay, how about number 2?
No, sir. No, sir, because there are 4 x's.
Which is the total aside
So, it is not a function. So, it is a no. How about number 3? Yes, yes.
It is not a function also, sir, because there are two set in X. That is the number 5 that is created in the other set.
Okay, as you can observe on your domain rather, the value 5 is assigned once. Okay, so like to your age. How about number 4? Yes, Gabe.
For number 4 is a function since there is no same number assigned to the
And the last one. Focus on your domain.
yes.
Okay. So from the last part, it is a
Yes.
function. So it is okay. Let's now proceed to our next activity. The name is our sort me. So, figure lang tayo. 1A and B lang nasagutan natin para mabilis tayo. Okay. Letter A. Who wants to read the direction?
Identify which of the following diagram will describes a function. Make your answer in the correct order by writing the letter and
Just tell only if it is a function or not. So, how about A? A and B lang nasagutan natin. At hindi natin na-introduce ang lagi. Okay. So, letter A. Why? RBI? Okay, so how about letter B? Okay, do you have any question? Something that you want to ask regarding to our activity? So if you don't have any question, I will ask you 2 questions only. Number 1, what have you learned from the activity?
The relationship and the function. In the activity.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
From the activity, sir, I have learned how to identify if a given set of pairs is a function or not.
Another one.
So this lesson I have learned what is domain and what is function.
From the last question, have you enjoyed our topic?
Yes.
Sir.
Parang naman
Karoon.
lakas. Nag-enjoy ba kayo?
Yes, sir.
Smart kasi sir.
Good. So, kung nag-enjoy kayo, let's have now your evaluation. Okay. So, number 1, who wants to answer? Just click the show answer and enter. Okay.
5 minutes.
Number 1 question there. Which relation is not a function? So, among of the following choices, which of them is not a function? Yes, Anong sagot mo? Letter B, then show answer if it's letter B. Is that your answer, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
Yes, very good. Another one. values or inputs are called what? X
Relation.
values or pertaining to the X
Relation.
values.
Relation.
Yes, if. What is your answer?
Tama ba? Relation.
Domain?
The domain?
Answer.
Domain.
Okay, so it is
Yes.
a
Domain.
Okay, number 3. Who wants to read an answer?
All of the values. Lahat daw.
All of the y values for outputs are called what?
What's the answer? Relation? So the answer?
Range.
So it is the range.
All of the outputs.
Okay, number 5 na lang.
Tama, bilis daw, sir.
In the given relation, what domain value correspond to the range value negative? So given the range, you only have to find is the domain. Okay, yes, good. What's the answer? Okay, from the last question. Which of the following is not a function? It's not, huh? We're talking about it's not. Okay?
This one.
Good. So all your answers are correct. Very good. Let's give ourselves. For your assignment, study your next lesson. Bye class! Bye test! So yun mga kapadyak, mga ka-idol. Tapos na po yung demo natin. Successful naman. Sa awa ng Diyos, natapos natin. Butit na pakausapan pa natin si ma'am na isingit tayo. So salamat sa suporta. Yan. So pauwi na tayo mga lods, mga kalodi, mga kapadyak. Pwede na tayong mag-bike muna kasi tapos na ang demo. Yay! God bless!